So Manor has just released its very first patch and update. So if you want to check out the patch and update, you've got to go into the betas tab and type in very nice basket. If anyone doesn't know how to do that, you go into properties, you go down to your betas, you go like that, you check your code, it goes, oh, nice. And then you go that one. And it will automatically start updating. First off the bat, this patch fixes a load of things that were mostly complained about at the start. The common reported issues. Hildebolt's claims, he's the AI lord, so it slows them down just a little bit because at the start, you'd basically be trying to build up your lord and manor and you'd want to, you know, gain different regions and areas. And then once you go to do it, they've already been claimed by said AI. So they've slowed that down somewhat. Trade posts sometimes got clogged up, especially towards the end game if you were really going hard on trading. That's been changed. The weak archer damage, that's now being completely changed. I've actually just made a video where I went spam on archers and they did nothing. I literally finished making that video about an hour before this came out. The saw pits have been fixed. There was a lot to do with issues on that where you just wouldn't be able to create enough because the storage would be full up very, very quickly. Crops no longer erase in the winter. They just stay dormant in the ground. People and or livestock staying homeless, even though that there is living space in the settlement. That bug has been fixed. And the overly high ale consumption, something that I'm so happy has been completely fixed and changed. But let's actually jump into the game. Let's get some first impressions of everything that's going on here. Now, one of the coolest new additions is being able to trade between regions. As you can see, I have a save here with 1, 2, 3, I guess only 3 regions that I've started building in. But for example, these guys, they're starving. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do something about that because I'd rather not have my people starving. So I should probably start trading. I need to head over to my trade post and get one of them built in the new area that I want trade to happen in. I've also put a secondary trading post in my main area. As you can see, they have so much food. Probably more eggs and vegetables than anything. That's down to these huge vegetable farms. Obviously, it's winter, but they're just massive. So if we head into here, I'm actually going to order him a horse because why not? I'm just nice like that. You now have a little tick box. This allows foreign trade. So at the moment, trading is going between me. My God, that's so loud. Me and foreign areas. But what if I just want to trade within my regions? Well, I can turn it off. I can export trade. And as long as I keep, let's say, 500 eggs, the rest should be bloody hell. So now what should happen is this should stay between the regions of the map. So what do we have over in this trading area? Let's just double check this is all set up properly. Exporting eggs. Okay, beautiful. People here, they're gathering goods. That's what we like to see. There's eggs in here. Then if we head over to this new area, what we should see is eggs being imported. Okay, that seems all set up. Now, I think everybody still has to use the King's Road. If we actually implement a trade post here, what do you have? You also have some eggs, so I'm going to get you to export some eggs as well. Export eggs. And as long as you keep 50, that'll be fine. Oh, look. Conrad is trading some eggs. So now they're moving between my regions. I wonder how many people. I mean, you should probably take some carts, lads. I'm not sure how efficient we're going to be. Oh, look. Someone's just come in and delivered 1 egg. Not only this, but there's now a mourning period every time someone dies. 30 days that blocks growth. You can preview this in the building panel, as you can see on this screenshot here as well. Corpses are actually now a physical thing. I don't know if you noticed, but in the past when people died, you couldn't actually see people carrying the corpses away. It was just invisible. But I guess that's a nice new addition. Not only this, but going into your retinue customization, of course, you can hire people and you can upgrade them. Now, we have way more variants. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look how cool he looks. So, you know how I've got all this nice money here? Well, now... Oh, God, I've just gone out. Now, this annual royal tax is in play. Days left until collection 250, and they're going to collect 1.7k tax. That's how much I've got to pay. Much like real life, it's incredibly painful, but you have to do it. Otherwise, you know, the king gets really angry. It kind of balances the game out. It means you can't do what I'm doing, hoard a ton of cash and, well, then just pay for as much retinue as you ever want. Speaking of more retinue. So what happens with this king's tax? Well, it's counted per population, so it can be a counterbalance. But for now, the player can go into debt without consequences. But in the future, the player will lose the king's favor, and eventually the king's army will show up for players who refuse to pay. So you will have to face the wrath of the king. And if you've seen the final battle, it's pretty big, let alone the king's army when he comes into play. He's not in the game at the moment, but it's going to be terrifying. You know how lords, there's only one lord? Well, there's going to be multiple lords and an overall king. Oh, God. We're going full out June on this thing. Oh, you know what? I haven't been on this save in a while. This is like my go-to save for everything good and everything fun, but I'm going to be honest. This update came out about half an hour ago, and I'm about to go out. I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm leaving it in the video anyway, because, hey-ho, it's Manor Lords. I think that's the best way to play, actually. Okay, I might have given most of my eggs away. Stop. Okay, we need to stop the egg trade. Okay, well, now we're in place. Ooh. Let's... Oh, no. Okay, go. We're going to stay in our region. I want that. Thank you. Cheers, lad. Just give me your final place. So many loud noises. Unnecessary, really. So I am more than happy to leave in the description everything that this update has brought in. Most of it is bug fixes, small complaints, things like that. And Slavic Magic is just doing an absolutely incredible stand-up job of responding to criticism, responding to bugs and issues, and switching and changing. Hopefully, this means my archers are going to be better, because that was apparently changed. Archers have now been buffed since they were, well, debuffed in the earlier versions. Right, you're going to have to run back here, lads. I'm going to be honest. You're going to have to really start running. Okay, archers, please do something good. I mean, we are firing at the front of them, but... Okay, so... Brilliant. Archers still aren't doing too much. Don't worry, guys. I watch Strat Gaming. I know what modes to put my lads on. Yeah, boy! Right, flank round with archers. Gonna put you on fire at will. Move round, move round, move round. We want you to move round. Move round. Oh god, are you moving around? I didn't expect you to chase my archers down. You're not supposed to chase. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.